Hi friends, it's Mimi here, and today we're doing something a little different. Today we're doing a You Asked Mimi. You asked me questions, and I'm going to give the answers. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do Q&As, and it gets their subscribers and people that visit their channel quite often that are invested in them a little glimpse into their lives. And I thought it would be fun for you to get to know a little bit about me. So I asked a bunch of my YouTube friends to send me questions, and I put it out on my Instagram, and I got an overwhelming response. So I think we might have to break this into a couple segments, but here goes. I hope you learned something a little bit about me. What are some factors parents need to know when they pick books for young kids? Well, that'll answer here. One, you need to know the age of your kid and what recommended ages the book is geared towards, because you don't want to get something way high above their reading level or their comprehension level if you're reading to them. Two, you want to know the interest of your child or the children in your classroom. If your child is interested in trains, get a book about trains. If your child is interested in ghosts or whatever interests your child has, that's what that book should be geared around. If your children love rhyming, very important. So take into account the age level and what their interests are. What is my fitness routine? Well, you know, I used to be really into fitness, and I wish I could say I still was as adamant about it. I do a lot of walking. I love to walk, especially in the good weather. I don't like walking on a treadmill. I think that's boring. But if I can get out and walk around the neighborhood, do the hills, I find that great, especially if I can find a partner, somebody to walk with me, because then we chat the whole way and it makes the time go like this. I do planks, and I do try and do some ab work and some other things. I need to get back into my routine where I was doing weightlifting and other things. I do need to get back into that. But right now, in the good months, you know, when the weather is good, definitely lots of walking and some abs. Okay, my daily schedule. Ooh. Okay, so in the morning, my daily schedule, I get up in the morning early, get the kids off to school, then I'm pretty much on YouTube all the time, checking out. I support my fellow YouTubers and they support me, so doing a lot of work behind the scenes that way. I'm reading, doing errands, getting the kids to their activities, then dinner, reading, and bed. I try and fit in my exercise where I can, usually in the morning, because now that the weather's starting to get warmer, you don't want to be walking in midday. What profession did you want to work in when you were younger, and what do you do now? Well, when I was young, my interests changed daily. I wanted to be a ballerina. I wanted to be a secretary. I wanted to be you name it, I wanted to be it. What do I do now? Well, I'm not teaching in the classroom like I was. I haven't done that in a few years due to COVID and due to family, personal things. I'm home for the last few years, but now I'm YouTubing. That's what I do, and I'm a homemaker. What do I like most about creating videos? Well, just the thought that it's going to reach a lot of young kids and hoping that they're getting something out of it, whether it's educationally or just for fun or, you know, something like that. That's what I like most about creating the videos. But it asked me as far as filming, editing, posting. If I'm with someone, filming could be fun because the behind the scenes things, like the bloopers that happen, you know, it's never the first take. There's so many times there's bloopers that happen. You misspeak, you stumble over words, you fall over, it could be anything. I love to post, of course, because then the whole thing is done. And it's like, whew, it's a load off. What is your favorite video that you have created? Well, you know, there's a couple, and I wrote them down here so I wouldn't forget. There was using magic to move a wall. That was one of the earlier videos, and I loved that one because of the reaction that Kevin was in the video with me, and the reaction he gave when he saw the wall move. He was like, that was fun. I also enjoyed the kids puppet show, Becoming a Big Brother or Sister. Now I had one of our fantastic local, not local, but one of our fantastic authors, Cheryl Smiley Oliphant, had sent me her book called New Baby Coming, New Baby Here. And as an activity related to that book, me and Dee Nice did a puppet show. It was our first puppet show, I believe, called Becoming a Big Brother or Sister. And we had a blast doing this. And what's fun about it, other than the outtakes that happened from it, it was kind of an on-the-cuff thing where we didn't actually have a script. It was kind of like, all right, this is where we're going with it. This is our topic. Let's just run with it. And we ad-libbed, and it just kind of came together. And there was another video we also did together called Manners Matter, Good Manners for Kids, Learn How to Be Kind. And that was also, we kind of had an idea, all right, we're going to be, this one will be about taking turns, or this one will be about, different areas of manners, but we didn't actually have a script, and we just kind of went with it, and we fed off of each other, and it was just fun to do. So those were some favorites of mine. Let's see, where, la 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 la. My favorite cartoon. Well, I don't know if the favorite cartoons I had as a kid are still around. I used to watch the Flintstones. I used to watch the Smurfs. I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched cartoons. But when my kids were little, Dora the Explorer and Diego were very popular as cartoons, so we watched a lot of that. I don't know. What's popular cartoon now? Let's see. Favorite season. Well, that's easy. I will give you a hint, and you guess what my favorite season is. It is when we go from really cold to warm, and things are growing, and baby animals are being born, and flowers are popping out, and it's not too hot yet. What season is that? It's the season we're in now, spring. That's right. My favorite animal and why? Well, I'd say my favorite animal is my puppies. Those are my dogs are my favorite animal. I have two sweet little puppies, as you know. Okay, favorite YouTube channel, my favorite color, and my favorite food. Ooh, there are so many great YouTube channels out there. I cannot just pick one, so I'm not even going to go there. I love a lot of different channels, so there's too many to choose just one. I don't have a favorite one, but I have a lot that I enjoy watching. My favorite color is periwinkle. Now, I don't know if you know what periwinkle is. Periwinkle is actually a cross between a light purple and a light blue. It's a pretty color. And my favorite food? I got so many. I'm a foodie, to be sure. I love chocolate. Anything chocolate will do. As far as healthy food, I mean, I like all kinds of food. I love a lot of ethnic foods. I love Mexican, I love Indian, I love Ethiopian. You name it, I will eat it. I don't know that I have a favorite. My husband makes something called beer can chicken. You don't. It's where you put chicken on the grill. You put it on top of it doesn't have to be beer. It could be soda can, any kind of juice can, any kind of can with, so what happens is the can of liquid steams the chicken from inside and it comes out so juicy. Of all the books I have read on my channel, which is my favorite and why? Well, like I told you before, The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak and Old Devil Wind by Bill Martin. And there's so many great ones, but The Book with No Pictures, if you go back and watch that video, it's hysterical because the words that are on each page that they have you say are just hilarious. And as far as Old Devil Wind, I love doing this with my classes. Every year, every Halloween, I would do this all Halloween because you get to do the movements and the sound effects. That's why it's fun. Favorite toy as a kid? I loved my stuffed animals and my dolls. And actually, I had a Raggedy Ann doll, and when I was young. Actually, I went through about 5 of them because they would get so ratty and disgusting over time that my parents would get me a new one. I carried Raggy I called her Raggy, with me everywhere. I mean, to the bathroom, if I could have brought her to school, I would have. You name it, she slept with me. Everywhere I went, Raggedy Ann came. Let's see. When you were in grade school, would you skip recess to stay inside and read books? Well, I gotta say, I wish that was an option. When I was in school, you could not stay inside. That was not a choice. You went outside. If it was 35 degrees or cold or warmer, you were going outside. I wasn't a big fan of recess because I got bullied as a child, and I very rarely had someone to play with out there, and I was alone a lot. I was not a fan of recess. I wish I had a better childhood memories of recess because it's a great outlet. I mean, and we didn't have a great recess area. It was just a big blacktop. There were no swings. There was no grassy area. It was, you either did hopscotch, you played tag, played with a ball. There was not much to do. Let's see. Did I get to all of them? I think I did. Well, if you have any other questions for me, and please comment down below anything else you'd like to know. I hope you learned a little bit more about me, and I hope you come back next week for a read aloud. I will speak to you soon. This is Mimi signing off. Have a great day. Do something kind for someone else, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.